Hey guys, it's me, from Lost Cities to Cursed Treasure. Here are 5 historical mysteries that are still unsolved today. No. 5. The Lost Colony of Roanoke. In August of 1587, an English explorer named Sir Francis Drake landed in North Carolina with about 120 colonists. They established the first English settlement in North America at Roanoke. However, when supplies arrived 2 years later, they found the colony completely abandoned. All the houses were destroyed, and the only clue to what happened was the word Croatoan carved into a post. To this day, nobody knows what happened to the colonists, although many believe they may have been attacked by the local Native Americans. Others believe they may have all just decided to leave the colony and move elsewhere. Unfortunately, without any evidence, it's impossible to say for sure what happened to them. So the mystery of Roanoke remains unsolved. Number 4. The Mary Celeste. On December 4, 1872, the captain of a ship called the Corsair spotted a strange sight off the coast of Portugal. He saw a merchant brigantine named the Mary Celeste sailing through the ocean with its sails fully set but no crew on board. Captain Morehouse immediately became suspicious. Was the ship being controlled by some sort of supernatural force? Was it haunted? Of course not, but there is definitely something odd going on. And that's because the Mary Celeste had actually been abandoned by its crew 7 days prior, after they started to mysteriously go mad. When the ship encountered rough waters, several men fell ill, and soon after began to see terrifying hallucinations. They saw demons and monsters on the deck, and eventually even began attacking each other. In the end, they left the ship in lifeboats. But what happened to them? Some believe that they were killed by pirates, but others think they may have all drowned. The mystery remains unsolved. 3. Who shot Lincoln's assassin? John Wilkes Booth is infamous for shooting Abraham Lincoln at Ford's Theater on April 14, 1865. But have you ever wondered who actually shot him? Because it might not have been Booth at all. You see, while Booth was undoubtedly the one who pulled the trigger, he likely didn't act alone. There was a group of at least 8 Confederate sympathizers who planned to assassinate Lincoln, but Booth ended up being the only one charged with the crime. He was hunted down by the Union Army for 12 days before they finally cornered him. When they entered the building where he was hiding, they told him that he had nowhere to go, and that's when he pulled out a revolver and shot himself in the head rather than be taken alive. Now, why did he do this? While many historians believe that Booth knew he was cornered and didn't want to spend the rest of his life rotting in prison, but others think he didn't act alone. Some believe that Booth's accomplices were waiting outside, and as soon as the signal was given, they would attack the soldiers and free their comrade. But this never happened. And to this day, we don't know if Booth was truly a lone wolf, or if somebody else pulled the trigger. Number 2. The disappearance of Amelia Earhart. Amelia Earhart was an American aviator who set many records during her lifetime. In 1932, she became the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic Ocean and set many other aviation records. But in 1937, she disappeared while trying to circumnavigate the globe. Her plane went off the radar near Holland Island in the Indian Ocean, and she hasn't been seen since. But what happened? Well, there are a few theories. One is that she and her navigator crash-landed in the ocean and were never found. Another theory is that they landed on the island of Nicomaroro and were killed by the natives. And a third theory is that Amelia Earhart was actually a spy who faked her death and lived out the rest of her days incognito. Unfortunately, without any evidence, it's impossible to say for sure what happened to her. And so the mystery of Amelia Earhart's disappearance continues to fascinate people around the world. And no. 1. The Voynich Manuscript. The Voynich Manuscript is one of the most mysterious books in the world. It's a 240-page illustrated book written in an unknown language and code. It is believed to have been written sometime in the early 15th century in Italy, and is named after the bookseller who purchased it in 1912. But what makes it so mysterious is that nobody has been able to decipher the text or even figure out what language it's written in. Even more strange is that the book seems to describe unknown plants and even contains illustrations of them. But these plants have never been identified and may be completely made up. Some believe that the book is a hoax, while others think it may contain secret knowledge or even be an alien text. Whatever the case may be, the Voynich Manuscript remains one of the most unsolved mysteries of the world. I don't know about you, but I find all of these mysteries absolutely fascinating. If you could solve any one of them, which one would you choose? Let me know in the comments below. And remember, if you like this video, be sure to check out my channel for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.